Hi, this is the Indigo experiment. You won't believe what happened. I got through most of the upcoming boss fight, and then I realized that I didn't start recording. Well, I did start recording, but it turned off after half a second, apparently. But since it's such a great boss fight, I can't complain. Let's see what's up this. Certainly are persistent. I'm terribly busy trying to find the clues that'll help me revive the Demon King. Your incessant buzzing around my head like some irksome gadfly when I'm this busy is... well, it's making me very disagreeable. Yeah, you can see I can skip this because I technically already saw it. But I'm not going to because, well, you know what? I have some... you know, you want to see this, right? Anyway, meet my favorite boss in the game, hands down, the ancient automaton, Coloctus. Anyway, yes. Not only does he use the awesome music that Molderock used, well, it's just plain old awesome. First part of the fight, pretty standard Zelda fare. You know, use the dungeon item to counter its attacks. And, you know, stuff like that. Anyway, now we can just go and wail on its weak point like that. I'm pretty sure you can also take off the other two, but you know. There's that. So, yeah, it's, again, pretty standard Zelda fare. It's nice, you know, it's fun. It's a good boss, but it's nothing special. Nothing that really warrants being the best boss in the game. Oh, but you'll see. Just you wait a moment, and you will see why I think this is my favorite boss in the game. Ow! Oh yeah, also if you mess up like that, then... well, it'll just pick it up. You don't get a second chance, basically. Well, except when it does that. So you do get a second chance. Oh well. Let's try that again. Okay, now it's gonna just toss its little boomerang things again. Right, now I can grab that as well as that. Thank you very much. Just go to town on that thing, and now you'll see why this is my favorite boss in the game. Round 2. Cage over its weak spot, 6 swords, awesome music. Let's do this. Also, you can see from the Triforces on the wall, and, you know, just the fact that this thing was, well, you know, probably a place of worship at one point. That, well, you know, this is, ow! Okay, yeah, I admit, that was a bad thing to do. You know, I think I'm just gonna tear off its other arms. Because I can, you know, before I do this. Might as well humiliate it. Oh well. Anyway, let's just pick that up. Because now is where the fight gets interesting. This is actually a reference to the Wind Waker, where you could pick up enemies' weapons and use them. Mostly from bokoblins and stuff, but you know. Anyway, yeah, this is why it's my favorite boss of the game. I just love it. Anyway, yeah, now it's going to go do this thing. So, basically stay very far away from it when it does this, because there's no way to counter it. You know, you just basically run away. What are you gonna do? What are you doing now? Oh, okay, now it's gonna summon some cursed bokoblins, so stay away from them. Its attacks kill them in one hit. So, normally it's just gonna end up killing them before you have a chance to. Let's just, come on. Let's pick that up and kill us some cursed bokoblins. Yeah, did you see that? That's great. Anyway, yeah, it's just gonna go bananas with its arms again. Oh, it killed the last one too. I don't see it anywhere at least. So let's just go ahead and murder some Cage. Not Nicolas Cage, the Cage around the weak point. God, I love this. It's just so cathartic. It's so great. Also, I like that. It's like squatting. What is it doing? So, one more go. It's gonna go just completely ape feces again. So just stay away from it again. It's gonna... Also, yeah, there are hearts in the pillars, but you have to get it to kill him. Kind of like the Iron Knuckles in Ocarina of Time. But really, for the Iron Knuckles, I never needed them, because I just used Nairu's love whenever fighting them. Yeah. But, you know, I think it's kind of weird that these guys... Oh yeah, these guys... The, cursed bokoblins... if they get too close to you, then they will grab onto you. And... like that, basically. You know, like, oh crap, this isn't good. Yeah, like Redeads from... well, from Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker. Probably other games too. I can't remember any other games off the top of my head where they grab onto you, though. I mean, yeah, besides Majora's Mask, but Majora's Mask is basically Ocarina of Time in gameplay aspects anyway. Also, listen to this. It's creepy as all hell. It laughs. It giggles like a little girl when it dies. That's creepy. Also, well, I mean, I think it was pretty obvious now that I look at it, this was a place of worship, you know, between the giant statues and just the architecture of the place belowhand, and, well, the fact that this is the highest point in what's quite obviously a temple of some sort. Yeah. So, you know, I think I'm just gonna pick up this big old scimitar. Oh, can I? Oh, yeah, I can. I didn't know that. You can break them? That's like if you could just pick up an Iron Knuckles weapon and just run around slashing them, breaking the pillars with all the hearts in them. That's great! Anyway, yeah. Sadly, this is the only point of the game where you can use one of these. So I guess, you know, I could stay around here and just goof off with them for a while. But we have more important things to do. Like go through this door with a glowing crest of Furore on it. And the Triforce above it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is a pretty important door. Let's do this. We just got the Goddess Longsword. Now, there are a few things that I'd like to point out here. Basically... Oh, wait, hold on. Now, if you're familiar with Zelda, you'll know that that's pretty big. However, he doesn't actually have the Triforce piece. It's only that he it's just a mark that he passed the trial. Anyway, yes, the Goddess Longsword. We now know that after completing each dungeon from here on out, our sword will basically become more enhanced each time, after bathing it in one of the sacred flames. So, firstly, the okay, anyway, firstly, well, that is somewhat similar to in Minish Cap, where basically each time you complete a dungeon, your sword becomes, well, more powerful and closer to the Force Sword, until it, eventually becomes the Force Sword. I mean, I don't really consider that spoilers, because, I don't know, I think it's pretty well known by now. Oh, there's a goddess cube up there. How am I supposed to get that? Huh. Anyway, it is... Oh, come on, it's also similar to something else, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, in Wind Waker, where each time you complete, well, when you revive the Earth and Wind stages, your sword becomes closer to being the Master Sword. Or to being the fully powered Master Sword, because it was, well, kind of depowered at that point, because it was just put away for so long. I don't really know the full details, because it's just all kind of weird. Anyway, also, the little twirly thing he did is somewhat similar to what he does in Twilight Princess, or what the Hero of Light does in Twilight Princess, where each time he defeats a boss or even a somewhat tough enemy, if you put away your sword at just the right time, well, he does the little twirly thing. It's also similar to another point in Twilight Princess, where when he first obtains the Master Sword, he basically chucks it out by swinging it around. So I like that. Also, you can see that the hilt is different. The sword is obviously longer, and now does twice as much damage. Which means we can take on moblins without it being a pain in the, well, rectal area. Anyway, yes, this has gone on for just about long enough. We have reached an excellent stopping point. So this has been the Indigo experiment, and, well, we're done here. See you guys next time.